Alright, what's going on, everyone? We're headed to another con, surprisingly. I'm just as surprised as you are. So, this is Nostalgia Con. I literally just learned about it like a couple weeks ago. And, I thought, oh wow, because I mean, some of the guest people they had, I was like, oh shit, I should probably go to this. And, yeah, so basically the theme of it is, it's supposed to be centered around like 90s and 2000s stuff. So it makes me feel old as hell that the stuff that I had as a kid, it's considered nostalgic now or retro now. But yeah, so okay, I'm gonna tell you some of the people I'm hoping to meet today. So the first one is Young Maylay. He's a rapper, but he's more known for playing CJ from GTA San Andreas. I saw he was on there. I was like, oh my gosh. And some of the other guys who were in GTA 5 were in there, like the one who played Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. They're all there too. I'm not really interested in getting things signed by them. They had a panel yesterday, but I couldn't go yesterday because work was such a pain in the ass trying to get coverage on Saturday. So I'm only going on Sunday. So yeah, so hopefully I can get his autograph right away. I'm just going to get on a San Andreas poster that I have. And then the next series I'm going to get is, these are 4 people from Ed and Eddy. So they played, you know, one of them, you know, Ed, and Eddy, all 3 of them. And then the one who played Rolf too, Peter Kalamis. He also voiced Goku, which I didn't know, maybe in some of the later seasons of Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, so I'm going to get all 4 of them as well. And then I also saw, I'm debating, I may or may not get hers. I'm debating it. It's up in the air, 50-50. But Christian Serratos, she was in The Walking Dead as Rosita. She was Susie Crabgrass in Ned's Declassified. And yeah, and then when my sister showed me Twilight last year, she was in Twilight as well. But I don't know. I've always had like a crush on her, so it'd be nice to get something signed by her. But I don't know. Maybe I may or may not do it. It depends on how much the autographs are. This seems like this is the first time they're hosting this con here. I saw that they are hosting in other locations, but so we'll see how it's run. It looks like it's only one floor of the convention center, so it's not. I don't think it's gonna be as big as Fan Expo where they take up the whole convention center, and I'm hoping it's not gonna be as many people either. So yeah, so I'm thinking it's gonna be maybe more Colorado Springs Comic-Con level, maybe a little bit less, but yeah. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Here we are again at Donkeyville. We're almost there. I'm trying to figure out how to get to my secret free parking spot, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we are here. I'm in my parking spot here, so let's head on down to the con. Hopefully it's pretty easy getting in, but we will see. I think it should be pretty easy getting in. So anyway, let's head on down there. Alright, so we are here. There's a little bit of trouble getting in. Just getting a little bit of a layout of the place now. Seems definitely more relaxed and chill rather than Fan Expo. Got a nice Frieza thing here. I think that's signed too by the voice actress. But I see Young Maylay is here, so I'm going to go ahead and get his autograph.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, and you?
Tell me you play ball or something, you're a big dude.
No, I just lift weights, that's it.
What's up, bro? What, you got a poster?
Yeah,
all
same one as it. Probably seen tons of these here.
Where you want to sign it?
Oh, you can pick anywhere.
All right. This be the best spot for me.
Yeah,
All right,
you
what
guys see
color?
it. We gotta do green. Yeah.
You want a quote on there or just a signature?
You can pick a code. I don't know on the top of my head.
I can do Grove Street for life. I can do all shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, you gotta do all shit. Yeah.
Right.
Have you been to Denver here, or is this your first time?
No, I've been here before.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna have to put the fan on it.
Okay.
Like I did on Boys.
Yeah.
These paint markers take forever to dry up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've even been to other cons where people where they've been signing it and they like burst. So.
That happened to a dude that brought his own pen.
Oh really?
Right? He's like, yeah, use my pen. I'm like, all right, cool. As soon as I took the thing out, right, boom. He had took the hey, where is it? The alcohol or the hand? He took the hand sanitizer, right?
Yeah.
Put it on there, took all the shit off. I was like, oh, that dude right there is amazing.
Yeah. I guess something like with the Alps here or something, it just happens a lot.
Yeah.
So I've had to spend 2 ice on something I've gotten signed. So.
Look like to say OJ.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming out, man.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for
Yep.
coming by. Appreciate it, bro.
Yep, no problem.
You know, we shot a lot of dancing commercials.
Playhouse came on TV in the late 80s, and it blew all of our minds. All of us would come to work on Monday and go, "We're season of Rugrats." We're like, I hope this isn't too kind of funky and ugly to be a show. And then it won the Emmy for Best Children's Cartoon at the end of the year.
So crazy.
I was stunned, but I was very glad.
Yeah, big positive vote for Funky and Ugly.
Yeah, Funky and Ugly, come on. In which Helga, the stalking, breaking and entering bad girl, builds, you learn that she's built a shrine to Arnold in her closet made out of his own used gum. And I remember, I was just telling this story, I remember the day she came to watch that animatic, and I was kind of fingers crossed, like, I hope this lands with Jerry. And she just laughed, and then we went to lunch, and she said, you know what, I was helping. So that's my favorite behind the scenes story about how much, you know, you really got to give it up to the people who ran Nickelodeon. They were willing to let things be something that had not happened yet, and I don't really think it's happening right now. I mean, Helga's behavior was, I'm glad they were behind it. That's all I can say.
And I had to stand with my hands on my hips. Look at the fucking bubbles! And that was the only way I could get the character. And then when I had to do the grandmother character later, I would have a bottle of scotch. I mean, I didn't drink the whole bottle. I just like sipped to get the stuff in the back of the throat. Yeah.
You just sort of just drop right in, you know, like people always wonder, like, how do you go from a buttercup to a Tommy? Like, they're so lived in just like, you're different than he's different, and you're different than I'm different. Like, Tommy just looks like this, he's like that, and then buttercup just comes out like that. So everybody's so different that they just live in you and you just pop them out.
Where'd you get this?
I think it was Zazzle. Where
That's
I got
pretty
it.
sick,
Yeah.
man. Do you have any ideas of what you want done on here?
Maybe a signature with a quote. I don't know anything off the top of my head, so you could pick
How about
pick something
we're
on.
schmoozing?
Yeah.
Because he looks like he's
Yeah.
schmoozing right now, right? Or schmooze it, cruising and schmoozing.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Schmoozing and cruising. There you go. I'll leave room because Matt, you're getting the other two too, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
them and Rolf
Matt
too.
can take up here, Double D can take down here, and I'll take it here.
Yeah. You've been to Denver before? Or is here
First time.
Oh yeah. How you like it?
Love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
Schmoozing and cruising. Is there anything else you want in here?
Oh no, that'll be it. Oh, that's good. All
What's your
right.
name? It's nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming
sir.
out.
Hello.
Heather.
How are you?
I'm alright. How about you?
Good. What's your name? Oh, we're all having a lovely ride on a bicycle. Isn't that nice? I don't know if Ed should be driving though the bike, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Oh well. Sure we'll survive. Righty, there it
Alright.
is.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you so much.
This is great, man.
Where did you get this?
I got on I think it was Zazzle.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Man. That's very cool.
Yeah, there wasn't too much like too many like posters or anything I found.
Yeah. Very cool, brother.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out all these years, man.
Oh yeah, thank you for coming out.
Would you like me, do you have like a favorite line of Ed's that you'd like me to sing?
Not off the top of my head. You could pick something.
Okay, how about if I say, you bet your sweet baby I love chicken
Yeah.
and butter toast and gravy.
That's perfect.
You bet.
If I had a picture of right now, you just look, it's probably what you look like when you were about 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
You had this look of just innocence, like,
Yeah.
it's like you're right there actually watching the cartoon.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
Well, even like rewatching as an adult, it's like there's like it's even like more funny things you didn't catch, you know, like as a kid. You know?
It's all adults.
Oh yeah.
My favorite is when he's sticking the hole the whole time, and then they fall into it, and then he's walking, I don't do it.
Yeah.
And leave him, and then they're trapped in that hole that he dug that they were making fun of him.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole episode. That's all he can do is I like to do.
Just so you don't forget who Ed Single D is. Okay?
Oh no, I won't forget who.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks for hanging out all these years, man.
Oh yeah, I know. Thank you for coming.
And I think, as Ed would say, keep kicking your feet towards your dreams, mister. Thank you, brother.
That's it.
All right, we're signing that for you?
Yeah. Is it 40 or?
Yes.
Okay.
EOC.
No, he spelled it wrong. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is your first time to Denver? Or you've been here before?
No, I passed through here, but I never got to spend any time.
Oh yeah. How you like it?
It's been great. Everybody's been awesome.
Yeah.
Beware the head, boys.
All right. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks so much, man.
All right, so I got all the autographs I wanted. I think I will go back, and if she's still there, get it signed. Get an autograph from Christian Serratos. So I'm gonna head over there, and yeah, and then I'll be the Ed and Eddy panel, and then I think that'll be it for today. So let's head on over.
I like a tall woman with a nice big schizzy, so we're gonna cut it off.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You want all of us together, or like us one?
Got it.
What's your name? But I'm just signing it, right?
Yeah, just sign it.
Okay, awesome. You having a good time?
Yep. You liking the con so far?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Low lifting, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely out of the cons, this has been like the most like chill one. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it. So, thank you. All right, so I got the Christian Serratos offer. She was gone for a little bit, but then she came back. And then even Stephen Ogg, who plays Simon and Trevor, also walked up as well. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do more Passovers over the con, and then we'll go to the Ed and Eddy panel, and that'll be it.
Hold on a second. Hi, everyone. You know, we don't really need to hear about NostalgiaCon this and NostalgiaCon that and nostalgia. We get it. We're here. It's NostalgiaCon, where it's all about the nostalgia. So we should probably just get on with the show and introduce everybody. And oh, hello everyone. Hi, you know me as Double D. Hello.
Oh,
how are you?
oh, hey, Double D. I thought there was supposed to be some chickens here. What?
Ed, boys! Oh boy, chickens. Do not steal those chickens! Were you born in a cave? Oh boy, yes. Yes, there will be chickens, but we will not be stealing your chickens, Rob.
Hold on a second. Wait. Everybody pay their quarter to sit here or not? No. Well, all right. Let's do this.
Round of applause, everyone. And an icon in the industry, but where you've been Goku and you've been Ralph at the same time. I mean, seriously.
I think I can describe that in one phrase, something like this.
Round of applause.
That sums it up.
Which episode hit the hardest, knowing what you guys went through with each other to get to where you were, and maybe why?
The Big Picture Show.
That's
my favorite.
You know, there was the episode where Ralph was in the spelling bee, and then he got really nervous and really scared, and I had to do these takes of like these breaths, and you could even hear the saliva in his mouth.
Poppycock! Curse this monkey ritual of English words! Thank you, Nana!
And it was just take after take. When I saw the final product, it was hysterical because then he just freaks out and run. And it just kind of summed up that you never knew what you were up against sometimes, and you might be scared, but you get through it. I guess is the life lesson there for me.
awesome. I have to go back to Jingle Jingle Jangle just because it was the first time that I was doing like a holiday special for me, and the fact that it was an Ed's holiday special, that was for me was like big in just in my own personal nostalgia thing. Growing up with all the stuff I grew up, I'm like, I get to do a holiday special. I'm so excited! So that was me kind of that kind of like hit me hard doing something like that. It was fun, and then and all the other stuff that came. I was like, yes, I love this. So And now, you know, people will watch that every year. If they're hardcore Ed fans, they will. You know? You will play Ed. So, a couple of lines as if how you would do it if you were Rolf, and how you would do one of his lines if you were, yeah. All right. Just start now? Start now. Let's start with you.
Oh, right. It's boys! Oh. Nana's back here will not support sex tomfoolery!
That's awesome. Round of applause.
Eddie, I think we're at jawbreakers.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
No.
That's why I didn't get the
Better
role
than
of
my-
Eddie.
better than my Rolf. That was like perfect as Double D trying to do Rolf, and Rolf trying to do Double D. It's perfect.
That's awesome.
You know, so I'm supposed to play. I'm supposed like. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey! Where's the corner, dorks? Is that okay? I
dug a hole over there, and then oh, look at this birdie. I like birds, Double D.
Nice work. You're hard.
Other panels of mine, you would know why this is very important to me. What's gonna happen is you guys are gonna have 1 minute to draw your own characters from memory, best you can. Yeah. All right, so hands up for Ed, for Matt Hill. How many of you? Okay. What about Tony Sensen?
Chickens.
That's awesome. All right. What about Rolf?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. It's the
boys.
It's the eyebrows. And what about Double D San Vincent?
Thank you. I guess so.
Honestly, one of my favorite episodes and moments is just the idea when Ed was just in a foul mood, and it all came down to a pebble in his shoe.
Ed is happy once more.
And that was it. That was just kind of one of those classic moments for Ed. And it even got a pop made for that moment. So that's one of my favorite kind of just moments at the end. It's just like,
A pebble in his shoe? Really?
You know, any time that Ed had superhuman strength and had no idea what was going on, and it was just like, oh, like it's just nothing, and he didn't even realize, and it's like, really? Anytime that happened, that was my favorite.
It's chicken. I'm not a chicken.
Here, Eddie. Lots of hurt. Hold the onions.
Okay, fine. I'm a chicken.
Ed?
For me, it was Raw's propensity for violence. The interesting ways he came up with smacking these guys around.
Yeah.
It was like, there's 3-shoe beating that had a discipline. It just hit him with a livestock. It didn't matter.
it could get dark too. I just went back to this episode called No Speak to Ed, and it's basically Rolf has the 3 Eds tied up in his woodshed, and he's been torturing them for hours, and it's just like, what the heck? Old school, old country, good beatings.
Mercy, Rolf. Talk, good boy.
Hi, Rolf.
Talk, I say.
Hi, Rolf. I guess my personal line is, I just love Ed's pure joy for Christmas. Like, remember in the Christmas movie when he literally destroyed the house, putting up the decorations? For
Santa's
Santa
coming!
Oh, yeah. I mean, thankfully, because I love Christmas as that's my first one as well. But that scene, oh my God, you guys, so much fun to play, you know. Not too shabby.
Is that the support beam to the house?
Yep. Good times.
I'm gonna fire out 2 that are kind of my favorites. One is, your garden is overgrown. Your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft! And my personal favorite was, do not burn the candle at both ends. It's at least for the life of a hairdresser. I still don't know what it means, but it's my favorite line that I ever had.
I love Rolf's insults because it's like, your mother bakes cookies and they're subpar.
It's like so personal.
Or he would add in like Nana's body parts.
Oh, Nana's bunions.
Nana's back there, everything.
Nana's back here.
Yeah. It's like up cooking up body parts in the backyard. You know?
It's like Victor's earwax. Does it?
Yeah, there's a few, but it's like you bet your sweet baby. I love chickens, Eddie. You know, it's like that in a.
So many people come up and they say that they could relate to Single D or Double D or Rolf because they were like maybe a kid who had foreign parents, and there's a lot of them. They related to him or some of the Canker sisters, what have you. It was just so cool that what we did resonated with somebody on a kind of a personal level, and I never get tired of hearing that.
Make Eddie cry.
Make Eddie cry.
I can't
Make Eddie cry.
I'm a happy crier. I can't do the heartfelt stuff gets me. But no, seeing like how much happiness it brought changed my view on it all. So, yeah, it made it worth it, you know? Because it was kind of hard. Yeah.
Round of applause, sir. The cast of Ed and Eddie.
All right, and that was my experience at NostalgiaCon. What did I think? Well, yeah, so this looks different because my battery was so low, so I went and got some Taco Bell and charged my phone, at least a little bit enough to do the outro here. And so, what did I think about NostalgiaCon? Overall, I think it was a lot better than I expected. There was like literally no lines at all. The longest I had to wait a little bit was for Tony Sampson, who plays Eddy, but because like they were taking pictures and stuff. But it wasn't too long. It was maybe like a 15-minute wait, maybe 20 tops. But yeah, overall, like it was just in the second level of the con. It wasn't in the whole convention center. That's my only kind of drawback, is that it was a little bit hard to find the entrance because I'm used to going to Fan Expo where you enter one way, but I had to walk around the building to go another way. But maybe I could have looked at that more a little bit before I went. One other thing, I would say negative is that they don't list the prices on the website. I wish that they would list the prices on the website. And maybe if they would like update more, because there were like a lot of people that didn't come today. Luckily, all the people I wanted were there. But yeah, like there were some other people that weren't there that, you know, they were there the other days, or I'm assuming. But overall, especially for it being the first time coming here to Colorado, I think this is the first kind of, I don't know what to say, like brand of con. Because they do it, there's another one in California, like in Anaheim. I think that's the next one. Then there's one like in Idaho. There's one in like Texas. So I guess it's like similar to Fan Expo, but a little bit different. But overall, I'd say it was actually run a little better than Fan Expo, to be honest. But I guess maybe if there's not as many people, things can go a little bit more smoothly. But yeah, I would go again. And then if they bring in, you know, people I'm interested in next year, I think that'll be really cool, because I mean that it is a good buffer, because you have two cons that are kind of back to back, like Denver Fan Expo and then Colorado Springs, and then this one is like a good while before both of them. So I hope it comes back, and yeah, so I had a good time. So let's recap a little bit of my experiences like with various people I met. So first, the first person I got to sign was Young Maylay, who played CJ in GTA San Andreas. He was pretty cool. Even just like his normal voice sounds like CJ. Because I mean, you can hear it in the video, because I'm a bigger guy. You know, I work out a lot. So he's like, man, you should be playing ball. And he just sounded like CJ, like tell me that. It's like, man, you big homie, you know, kind of like that. So yeah, that was cool, because he sounded just like CJ still to this day. He's still like, I don't think he had to do anything different with his voice. He sounded just like him. So yeah, he was real cool. And yeah, he was cool. I think he was like one of my favorite people that I met today. And then after I met him, I went and I got the... Okay, let me get their name. I really want to try to get their names right. Tony Sampson, who plays Eddy. Sam Vincent, who plays Double D. Matt... Oh, I'm spacing on his last name. Matt, he plays Ed. And then Peter Calamus, who plays Rolf. So I got all 4 of their signatures, and they were like really cool. And and it's cool that you can still hear the voices, because and obviously it's like nostalgia con and stuff. And you know, now I'm like 30, and like even like I'll put it in there like where the guy, you know, when I was signing Ed's, or when Ed was signing my poster. And he's like, you know, if I could see your, you know, the look on your face, it's like the inner child is there. It's like, yeah, like as soon as you hear it, it's like, oh my gosh. And I think that's the good thing. Now, there's some people who say, oh, well, you shouldn't focus on nostalgia, and oh, you gotta be present in the moment. And I understand that, but it's like, sometimes you just want to go back to a simpler time, you know. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. You know, whether, you know, you've had a lot of unfortunate situations, or even just like how stressful normal life can be, you want to kind of take a break from all that, all the running around, the rat race that we do all the time, trying to run and, you know, make sure that, you know, we're prepared for the future, and try to pay the bills, you know, or if you're dealing with other things that are going on, like sick family members or people who've passed away, and like you want to go back to a time where you could just escape, you know, like on Ed and Eddy was like one of those cartoons, man. Like I loved the hell out of that show. And even as an adult, like I'll still rewatch it, and there's things that I find funny as an adult, compared to when I watched it as a kid. And it's always like one of those special shows, and it just takes me back to a time, you know, just, I'm sure it is for a lot of people, where there is, I mean, not everything in the past was great, you know, like I didn't have the best childhood, and you know, a lot of messed up stuff happened, but there was always that, oh, yeah, and Eddy's on, you know, oh, I can go watch this, oh, I can go watch that. And I believe that helps you get through that, you know. And I'm not like one of those people like, oh, everything in the past was amazing, because it wasn't, you know. But that's one of those bright spots, is, you know, something like that, or a movie or a show, you know. I'm sure everyone can relate. So yeah, so they were really nice and cool. And then the last person was Christian Serratos. So after I got a signature from them, I sat in on a panel. I didn't know what the fuck it was. It was like an anime one. I'll put the name in the video. I don't remember what anime it was, but yeah. So like I just sat down. I didn't care about it. I just wanted to like sit down for a second. And that was nice. Like I liked the overall layout of it. And oh, I forgot to mention this. Okay, so rewind. So after I got Young Maylay's signature, I sat in on the panel where it talked about the childhood stars. Now this panel had E.G. Daily, who plays Tommy Pickles. She plays Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls. And yeah, she's really cool. And then they had, I forgot his name, but he's the voice actor for Barney, and for I didn't even know he did some of the voices for Chuck E. Cheese. He was like that dog and the chef, I think, too. And then they also had Craig Bartlett. I was surprised that he was there. He was I think he was the writer or the producer of Hey Arnold. I think he might have been the writer. But he was there. And then the other person was Lynette, I think that was her name, from The Big Comfy Couch. I was like, oh my gosh. And I used to watch The Big Comfy Couch as a kid, and some people might not even know what that is. It's like this clown, and she has like a couch, and it's like a weird show, but I used to watch that all the time when I was like really young. And so yeah, so that was really cool seeing that panel with all 4 of them there. And then okay, so then after, where was I? Okay, so yeah, so I sat in on that anime panel. I didn't really care about it. And then I was like, shit, Christian Serratos is gone. Because I remember I told you guys, I was like, oh, if she's there, I'm gonna go ahead and get the signature. I kind of waited because I wanted to make sure I had an extra amount, because they didn't list the prices. I wasn't sure how much everything was going to be, so I wanted to make sure I got the signatures I actually came for first before I got hers, because I didn't even know she was coming until like a few days ago. And I was like, damn it, she's not there. And so I was just like waiting on this con. I was like, well, I'll wait around and see if she shows up again. Hopefully she does, because it was like an hour and a half before the Ed and Eddy panel. And so I was like, oh shit, so I guess I'll just wait around. But like it was kind of nice because I was able to sit there and then just like watch her table to see if she came back. She did come back. She didn't come back for very long, because I think she only came back for a little bit and then she left again. for good. So I was like, okay, now's my chance. I went over there, and while I was waiting in her line, Steve Ogg, is it Steve or Steven? I think it might be Stephen Ogg, who played, Trevor, and he also played Simon in The Walking Dead. I guess he went over there to catch up with her, and like he was like talking with her for a little bit, and I guess these other people like went and wanted a picture with both of them, and it was kind of taking a little bit forever. And then so yeah, like Steve Ogg was just like amazed by like this phone, like it was like those like folding phones. It was very weird, but it's just funny seeing like Trevor like freaking like oh, like I don't know about that, I don't know, it was kind of funny. At first I didn't recognize him, but I was like, oh my god, that is him. And then yeah, with Christian Serratos it was more hi-bye, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, like, oh my god, she was even more I think I said the same thing for Trish Stratus. Like, the pictures don't do them justice. Like, oh my god, like I said, like I've always had like I had like a crush on her for the longest time, and from like Ned's Declassified to Susie Crabgrass and Rosita too. So I got a signed picture of her as Rosita. Yeah, and then after that I went into the Ed and Eddy panel. I cannot say that. And it was a really good panel. Like, and they were like all like tearing up and emotional and stuff, and because it was such a well-written show and such a really good show. And yeah, like I'll include highlights of it there. And it was a really good panel. It was funny as hell. They were all doing like each other's voices and stuff. It was really funny. Overall, this experience was really great, and I definitely would go to another NostalgiaCon. And I recommend you guys go too if you have one coming to your local city. So yeah, that's pretty much it for NostalgiaCon, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.